I heard something.
No, you didn't. Okay. Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Making bacon that I put it in a pancake. Yes. Mm. All right. Someone in here got pissed last time too. Are we good? Okay, it seems like we're good this time. This seems much, much, much better. Okay, good.
Christ, Albert, what happened?
I am.
What? Gentle,
He's going to tell us everything got stolen.
Well, and was I? Thank the...
Can someone...
As you know, Henry, thanks to that, I recorded if the...
So we did this earlier.
Plenty of folk.
Or...
Who?
I ignored that, but sure, Father, no, but...
That's exactly what I told.
How did he even hear about them?
Their existence is no secret. And if he ever said...
And...
Let Henry...
Right.
Okay, so what we just learned is that the king had some, or this guy had some notes about Wenceslas, the previous king, who's now not really the king, I guess. And those notes are incredibly valuable. So we are going to be looking for those. And taking all his money while I'm at it. Where does... Can I actually view that in here? I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I can actually view that. We have to look at the the bench.
The lock's not damaged.
What exactly did we find out in the crypt? We found out that there are definitely diseased bodies down there, or there are decaying bodies, and that the people that are working on it are thieving from it. That's the most important thing.
Upside down.
Whoever it was, they went through everything thoroughly.
And now we should be able to talk to this guy who would not talk to us before. No, this guy would be fine. It was this guy. This guy would not talk to us before.
What do you want?
Perfect.
Did you see anyone go in or out of our room?
I'm not sure. I think I saw a monk go in. I couldn't say who.
A monk?
A monk? You mean Benedict?
No, it wasn't him. But hard to say. Damn it, why do they all look the same in here?
Wow, a
It's not
monk.
exactly helpful, I know.
So,
Any idea when that was?
Roughly an hour ago? Maybe 2. Has something happened?
Damn it. Never mind. Better if you ask Zacharias.
okay. Hey, Pat Will, what's up, buddy?
God be with you. What do you need?
Did you notice anything suspicious this past hour?
One of the sick men has been throwing up constantly, and I suspect another one's faking it to skip work.
No, I need to know if anyone's been nosing around our room.
I spent most of my time with the vomiting one, or out in the yard scrubbing his bedding. I didn't see anyone.
Our rooms were searched.
Someone went through our room, or rather tossed it all about. Likely looking for something.
And what about the alchemy lab? Was that turned over too?
No. I think that one's untouched.
Oh, thank God. I'll go check it anyway, just to be sure. Was anything stolen?
That's the thing. Nothing was taken, so we don't even know what they were after.
I should have been more watchful, right? I'm sorry. I promise I'll keep a better eye on things from now on.
Don't beat yourself up. It's not your fault.
Okay.
God be with you.
I spoke with Benedict and Dennis. Neither noticed a thing.
I thought as much. We've all had our hands full here. So, we still know nothing.
I might have something, but I'm not sure yet how it ties to those records.
What do you mean?
Well, I went down to the crypt, and I found open tombs and rotting corpses.
Good God!
No sign of a mass grave, though. Just individual tombs.
That's both good and bad news. At least we can now rule out the plague. But if the workers caught something from the air around those tombs, then anyone else could catch it too. Why did they even open them?
They were probably looking for something inside. I found this sketch.
That looks like the emblem of the Kingdom of Jerusalem. But why would they look for it among deceased abbots? Even putting aside that it's sacrilege, I don't see the connection.
Nor do I. But there must be one, because they locked me in the crypt over it.
What?
I managed to get out and ran straight back to you. But I was interrupted by this ransacked room.
Maybe we'd better keep all this to ourselves. For now, at least. You might ask Crispin about the coat of arms too. With luck, he'll find something in the archives that sheds some light on how it all connects to those open tombs. But best do it tomorrow. This evening's been more than enough. One adventure a day is plenty.
Agreed. Let's clear up the room, then sleep.
We'll be wiser come morning.
Hey, Cohh, I just discovered your channel a few weeks ago, and it's been such a pleasant find for me for YouTube, and YouTubers are kind of boring lately. I'm just finishing your main story, KCD. Weedmaster, I cannot wait to eventually bore you as well. Yeah, we're honestly pretty boring here too. But thank you for finding us for this little bit. Thanks, Barry. Sir.
Shocking beast. Kick its ass. You stop that for Christ. Oh, God.
Good on this guy. What a hero. Wow. Jeez. That guy is Giga Chad. Sees it on fire, sees someone on it like, oh man, guess I gotta go be a hero. And just runs into the fire.
Good morning, everyone. I trust you've had a decent sleep. The sick are waiting, and being tired doesn't excuse us from our duties.
All right, give me a moment. Then we'll go and check on the patients. And where's Benedict, anyway?
If I may, gentlemen. Haven't you heard? There was a fire here last night.
A fire? Here at the monastery?
The small shed by the mill house burned down, but it was probably just an unfortunate accident. Thank the Lord it's all over now.
And
no one was hurt?
I was going to say.
Well, that's the thing. No one burned, but there were 2 men in the shed, or rather, 2 bodies.
Bodies? Whose were they, for God's sake?
That... I don't know, sir.
Damn. Well, how did they die?
And how do you know they didn't die in the flames? Just because they weren't burnt to cinders doesn't prove anything.
I didn't see them, but they said there were no burns, and it didn't look like they'd suffocated
Yeah,
either.
smoke inhalation is like one of the main causes of deaths in a fire.
What killed them? Didn't anyone tell you about them?
They were sent to be washed, but the washers noticed, signs.
Who told you about this?
How do you know about these signs? Did someone examine them?
No, they were only to be washed, but when the signs of illness were spotted, the abbot ordered them locked away in the hops store. Ludolf promised he'd send one of his men to guard the door. No one is to go near them.
That was highly irresponsible. Someone needs to examine them thoroughly. We can't afford uncertainty.
You want to bring them to the infirmary with the others? No. No, let them stay locked away somewhere separate.
Are you afraid the other sick might get even worse? At least we could have them all in one place.
But who found them? And how did he get them out?
Elijah, one of the lay brothers. He ran into the flames thinking he could save them, but they were already dead.
And what was he doing outside in the middle of the night? You don't suppose he had something to do with it?
He's never been any trouble. There's no reason to suspect
Thanks,
him.
Hiffy.
Was anyone else there besides Elijah?
No, or at least no one I know of. I'll leave you to it now. If you need me, I'll be with the sick.
I'm going too. Disease? Fire? What next? A swarm of locusts?
First they ransacked my room, now this. I don't like it one bit.
Do you think the fire's got anything to do with what they were after in your chambers?
Who knows? I feel like someone wants us gone, and they're trying to frighten us into leaving.
Are you thinking of leaving?
And are you considering it? Leaving, despite the abbot's order?
I thought about it for a while, but those infected need us. I can't leave them at the mercy of the disease.
All the more reason to get to the bottom of this.
But I can hardly go poking around myself to find out what really happened.
Don't worry. That's what I'm here for.
Maybe Zacharias was right after all. You never know when an aid like that might come in handy. So, what's your plan?
Quite a few things, actually.
CarXM says, just got made redundant from work out of nowhere. Time to watch some Carnage and lift the mood. CarXM, man, the best to you. I tell you, you're the first of a large wave that's going to be hitting in the next few years. In fact, I was just reading something yesterday where it said there's a few things you're going to see happening a lot as more uses for today's current technology become more prevalent. And one of them is, one of the exact phrases in that thing I was reading was made redundant. Made redundant, there's a very good chance moving forward means that just an agent's doing your job. And that sucks, dude. That's going to be a very common thing we're going to be hearing a lot of lately. My job was made redundant. Best to you, man. Best to you. Yeah. Yeah, absolute best to you. I'll search the burnt down house. Yes.
I'll take a look around the burned down shed. There might still be some clues.
Good idea. It might have just been an accident, but it won't hurt to make sure.
When do we switch out Cohh? Oh, I've been redundant for like a solid 8 or 9 years now. So at this point, we're just, as they used to say when I was growing up in cars, we're just running on fumes. Yeah. we're just riding this wave until it goes out. I will question the witness.
I should probably speak with the lay brother who pulled the bodies out of the flames.
Elijah, right? But be gentle. No one should have to go through what he did last night.
What about the corpses? You said you wanted to examine them.
And that's what I'll do. We can't afford doubts when there's a deadly illness spreading.
But Benedict said the abbot forbade it, and that one of the knights is watching over them.
If he's got any sense at all, he'll understand this is serious. A proper diagnosis is key to the next step.
It's dangerous. I'll go.
Someone searched our room just a while ago, and who knows what they'd do if they caught you wandering around alone. I won't have that on my conscience. Better you stay here, and I'll sort it somehow.
So what you're saying is, use an unorthodox approach.
Well, I'm no physician like you, but I've learned a lot about the illness. I could say I'm your apprentice.
That won't be enough.
Then I'll explain to him the same way you did to me. We need to examine them and find out what was wrong with them, or we'll never get anywhere with treatment.
That's probably best. But you must examine them thoroughly. And don't be repulsed.
What exactly am I looking for?
So, what exactly should I be looking for?
Anything unusual. You know well the symptoms the sick here have, but a keen eye may spot other signs too. If you're not sure, just try to remember what you saw. If you describe it to me later, I should be able to identify it.
I can't think of anything else.
Nor can I. Well then, best of luck.
Great. Pouty EQ.
Less than span greater than a place to be cozy. A haven from the cold, seeing Cohh's hunger for loot never gets old. An eternal youth and joy is always on display. When shenanigans abound, he proceeds with no delay. A thoughtful gamer, he provides light for all time.
Oh my
so
God.
since it's free to you, don't forget your Twitch Prime. Less than 3 from all of us to you,
I
Cohh.
appreciate
Less
that, buddy.
than span greater than.
Thank you very much, man. Very nice. I love that you spelled out less than 3. Thank you, Pouty. Always appreciate your resub messages, man. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, so it looks like we're not trespassing anymore. Super duper. Just kidding. Good joke. Bro? Man, walking around without a shirt on in the rain. Get him, boss. Okay, so let's go to... Let's see if we can inspect the bodies.
What do you want?
Nothing. What do you want? Ooh.
Oh, VI, yes, please. VIP.
Thanks, buddy. Okay.
What? You're not allowed in here.
Can I talk to you?
No one's allowed in.
Why not? Is it because of the bodies?
Damn, so you've heard too. They told me not to speak about it with anyone. They wanted them buried quickly so they can rest in peace. But until then, no one's allowed near.
Albert sent me.
Master Albic sent me. He asked me to examine the bodies before they're buried.
Examine them? What for?
I've never seen a dead body before. Maybe they were infected.
They might have been infected. Just like the people in the infirmary. If that's true, Albic needs to know.
And what if they were? It's not like anyone can help them now.
But if I examine them properly and identify the symptoms, it might help others. The more we learn about the illness, the better our chances of curing everyone.
Yeah, all right then. But be quick, eh? I don't want any trouble.
Awesome.
Dogs aren't allowed here. What's it doing here?
Dogs aren't allowed here. What's it doing here? Interesting.
Right then.
Huh.
Where to begin?
Are these people we know? Examine the younger one.
I'll start with the younger one.
I wonder if these are people we saw in the tomb. Examine the head.
Good show.
Hey, the Norse with a 10 bomb on Twitch. Thank you, man.
Stiff.
Thank you very much.
The body looks supple.
Really appreciate that, dude. Thanks for the support.
What's that in his hair?
Open the mouth.
Oof. Better mind my fingers. Rigor mortis is wearing off. He can't have been dead more than a few hours. He vomited up his guts before he died. Just like that old confessor.
Like the hair.
It's all clumped together. Looks like flour. Or maybe lime.
No, I'm doing a sponsor stream right now, bud. I'm sorry. I love you, kiddo. Taste it. Yeah, my 8-year-old probably shouldn't watch this part.
Yeah, it's flour.
Flour. You tasted flour from the hair of a dead person. That was an achievement. Okay, anyway, examine hands. Ew.
Bruising, some dried blood, but no broken bones.
Check the bruises.
Those bruises are odd. Regular. Almost perfectly circular. Looks like cupping marks. Someone might have tried to ease a fever or pain.
Examine the palms and fingers.
He's young, but his hands are a mess. Covered in scars, nails broken, looks like hard labor. And 2 workers did go missing. That can't be a coincidence.
Examine the body.
I don't see anything odd here. Ribs intact, belly soft. No sign of violent death. Just his back and hips are badly scraped. No blood. Like he was dragged over gravel after he died.
Oh, dragged into the place, yeah. Give it a good
Few
go,
old
sniffer.
scars. Gravel embedded in both knees. And, blood around the groin.
Examine the blood. Ew. Bro.
Barely dried. Could it have leaked out after death? Mixed with bowel contents. Bloody diarrhea. Like with the infection.
Ugh.
Now for the older one.
Examine the head.
Pale. Sunken eyes. Missing some teeth, though that might just be age. But that hole in his head is someone's doing.
Now that's weird. It looks like it was opened. So I wonder if that hole was put there to relieve pressure in his skull.
Small. Round.
Yeah.
Clean. Like it was drilled.
Yeah.
I've heard of that method before. Used in cases of unbearable headache or seizures. But who'd try that outside the infirmary?
Ugh. Examine hands.
Completely stiff.
Inspect the fingers and palms.
Clenched tight. Like he was ready for a fight. Rigor mortis well advanced. Died long before the fire. Skin's badly scratched. And there's a thorn stuck here.
A thorn?
Maybe a rose?
Examine the body.
Stiff as a board. But no broken bones. Back and shoulders all scratched up. Like he was dragged through brambles.
Or a rose bush.
And around his neck and chest, he's got red blotches on the skin.
Inspect the blotches.
Those blotches look familiar. They're a bit like the ones on that old confessor. Looks like this poor wretch caught the same thing. Knees are scraped and scarred. He must have worked hard in his life. Well, what's clear is they didn't die in that burning hut. More likely they succumbed to the infection spreading in the monastery. The symptoms match perfectly. Either way, it wasn't a cold-blooded murder. Someone tried to treat them, brutally, but still. And it didn't work. Someone must have hauled the bodies into that shed. And it left marks on them. It might be possible to trace where they came from.
Cool. Okay. So it said we could trace the marks, but did we do that like here? No, okay. Search the scene of the fire and question the witnesses. All right, let's make our way down to B.
Get the strap.
Uh-oh. Can I talk to him at all anymore? No, I can't. Okay, let's go this way.
And don't come back.
Okay. Yes, sir. Cohh, would you be willing to up the brightness in the game? It's been hard to see. Is the brightness a little low? Let's see. We can turn it up a little bit, but I think if I tune up the brightness, it's gonna like how's that? Is that okay? Stop being one guide? No, it's fine. Much better. Now it looks a little washed. Let me turn it down a little bit. What I like right there. Okay. Hopefully that's a little better. And if it's not, well, that sucks to be you. Yeah. Let's go. Drink some Nighthawk. There we go. Oh. No, let's not do this. Let's go over here.
Not much left of the shed. Elijah had more luck than sense. A torch? Damn, this wasn't an accident. Someone torched the shed to cover their tracks. At least this grill is here.
Okay.
Rough cloth, badly charred, and bits of leather. Probably used as knee protection for work.
Okay, look at the marks, the drag marks.
Where did this wine come from?
Okay.
Oil. It burns like the devil. No wonder there's barely anything left of the shed.
Okay, we got everything here. So we have confirmed that it looked to be all on
Overturned
purpose.
sacks, soaked ground, so that's why the dead man had flour in his hair.
Better take all that for research purposes. Gotta be sure. Is this sponsored? It is. Yes. This is sponsored because Plaion, the company that is working with Warhorse and all that good stuff, they have a big publisher sale today. So if you are wanting to pick up some of their awesome games at a discount, check out cohh.tv/KCD. Yep, that is why we're doing the sponsor stream today, because they're doing a big sale and promo. Okay. Chat was saying I missed a barrel, but I think I got it all. Over here. Oh, no. Okay.
Good show.
Thank you, Mr. Benstar. You're a barrel? What? You're a barrel! How dare you? All right, so we need to go into here to question the witness to the fire.
Won't knock it off, will you? Go on then.
I'd use them, no doubt.
But they're going to rust.
And when they rust,
Bloody hell, spit it out already.
it'll all swell, crack, water will seep in, and the whole thing will be fucked. We'll look like idiots. Instead of pay, I reckon we'll get our arses kicked, and we'll be lucky if we get to leave in one piece.
You could have just said the spikes are fucked up. Christ, you always make things difficult.
Too real, man. Oh, he's above us.
Spirit of Christ, bless me. Body of Christ, heal me. Blood of Christ, quench my thirst. Water from the side of Christ, wash
What are you
me.
doing here?
Suffering of Christ, strength.
There's a lot of you here.
Good Jesus.
Which one of you is Elijah?
Shh. Keep your voice down. Elijah isn't here.
Oh.
Do you know where Elijah is? I really need a word with him.
I'm not sure if he's still there, but I think I saw him heading to the cellar this morning. He looked rough.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. Am I gonna go down into the cellar and find a dead Elijah? That. Is that what's going on, Chong? Elijah, please don't be dead. Elijah, my man, don't be dead. You were a hero. You were the chosen one. You ran into the fire.
What do you want?
Oh. Yeah, he's good.
You're Elijah, right? What are you doing here?
What do you think? Hiding and hoping everyone leaves me alone. I don't want to talk to anyone anymore.
I just have a few questions and I'll leave you be.
I've only got a few more questions. Answer them, and I'll leave you in peace.
Promise me first you'll keep this to yourself. What I tell you, and even that you found me here.
You have my word.
All right. Ask away.
What were you doing outside at night?
How did you even notice the fire? What were you doing outside?
I couldn't sleep, so I went for a walk. It was just chance.
Really just chance?
Just chance? You sure? I don't think the abbot would be happy about folk wandering around at night.
So what if I took a little walk?
You sure you weren't sneaking off somewhere for a drink? You seem smart enough not to keep your booze where someone might find it. I bet you've got a nice little stash, eh?
All right.
Damn, Henry.
Maybe I did head off to the back pond for a nightcap. Wow. I heard a dog barking like mad, so I went to see what was going on. I should have just kept out of it.
Was anyone else there?
Did you see anyone else at the fire?
No. Just the dog was there.
What did you do after the fire?
When you dragged out those two bodies, what did you do then?
While I was pulling out the second one, other people had noticed the fire. One of the knights grabbed me and started yelling that I was the arsonist. Luckily, he saw the bodies and how I was covered in, well, the same filth they were. Then the people from the monastery came. They sent me away and took the bodies off somewhere. I don't know what happened after that.
I've seen the corpses, and I've got a few questions.
Does it have to be?
It does. Fammy, dude, I know, right? Oh my lord.
Good afternoon, Cohh. I am so glad that we have dentists today. Just got a tooth pulled and I would hate to rely on a blacksmith for that. Especially one like Henry, who thinks it is a great idea to craft gunpowder while drunk.
Not wrong, friendo. Not wrong. Do you know who they were?
Do you have any idea who those two were?
I've no idea. It was dark. I couldn't see their faces. Thank God. As it is, I'll be dreaming about this for a long time.
I noticed some strange things about them.
Like what?
It looks like they died of the same illness that's spreading through the monastery infirmary.
Christ! And I touched them. But I feel fine. So far.
You'd best go and see Brother Benedict. He'll examine you, and at least clean up those burns.
All right then.
White substance in the hair.
They had something white left in their hair, like lime or flour.
Lime's used by the workers on the building site, and the mills just nearby. But how it got in their hair, I've no idea.
Scratches on the back.
Dead men weigh a lot. How did you even get them out of the burning shed?
On my back? Like carrying a sack. Why?
Their backs were badly scraped.
Interesting.
So I thought maybe you dragged them by the legs or something.
Out.
That must have happened before. Maybe when someone dragged them in. Godlessness.
Thanks.
So now we have another tip
now.
That they were probably dragged through a rose bush.
I've no idea what to do with myself. I thought I'd finally do something right for once in my life.
Hey, Celtic Knight.
And how did I end up? Covered in shit, face burned, and humiliated. I'd rather never step outside the door again.
You acted like a hero, dude.
What are you on about? You acted like a hero.
Hardly. I'm a coward and a drunk.
Who ran into the flames to save his fellow man.
Aye. And what did it get me?
If not for you, they'd have burned to ash and wouldn't even have a decent burial. This way they can pass on with dignity. So stop feeling sorry for yourself and be a bit proud. All right?
Right. Thanks.
I'm surprised he also didn't point out, like, dude, you didn't know they were dead. You literally went in there. If you'd been asleep or knocked out, you would have saved their lives. Like, bro, that is 100% hero material right there. Oh, yes. I'm glad that Henry said something about that. That's cool. I like that he did that. Oh, it's time. Chat! Thank you so much for hanging out with me today in KCD2. I'd say it's time. It's time for me to take ad out of my title. If you would like to get this game and many others at a great price, make sure to check out Cohh.tv/KCD. That is the Plaion sale going on right now. And yeah, there's a lot of great stuff on there at great prices. So again, even just clicking on the link helps support us here. Big thanks to those that do. And if you do find anything through it and pick it up, that is awesome. Love saving you guys money. So again, thank you, Plaion. I always love returning to this game to play it, just whenever. More of it, the better. So big thank you to them for sponsoring the last 2 hours of the stream. I am going to be leaving in just a little bit because I have game dev all afternoon. I have meetings starting in about an hour. So I'm going to be doing that pretty much all this afternoon. Won't be here for the server slam. So you guys will have to send me Discord PMs or send me tweets if you guys watch Marathon. And, you know, do me a favor. If you watch Marathon today and it surprises you in any way, positive or negative, my Discord PMs are open and let me know. I'm very curious because I will say this. Something weird has been happening in the last about 6 weeks. And I follow a lot of social media about games. I follow a lot of, actually, no, I'm gonna rant here and then I'm gonna go. I follow a lot of, Reddits. I look at forums. I follow a lot of game dev things where like they discuss games and what they feel of them. And what I will say about Marathon that's been really interesting to see is that in the last 6 weeks, I have noticed this distinct type of post. A very distinct type of post. And what it is they are generally anywhere between 3 to 6 paragraphs, and every post has the same theme. I wasn't into Marathon, but now I am. And let me explain to you why. I have never in all of my years of gaming seen this to the degree I've seen with Marathon. And what I'm so curious about is it working? So I'm wondering, like, did this happen because this game is actually amazing, or did this happen and then by the end of today, everyone's going to be done with Marathon like they were 4 months ago after the original server slam? It's going to be very interesting because there's no question there has been a tangible change in the type of hype for this product over the last 3 weeks. This has been a very interesting last few months, not few weeks, last few months. It's been a very interesting thing to see. So like, this is Yeah, I'm really curious to see where we're going to go with this. But let me know. Watch it and do me a favor today. When you watch Marathon today, don't just go in like, oh, I'm looking for reasons to hate it. Like watch it. Look for good stuff. Look for things that work. I want to know, like, is there good stuff in there? Like, is there stuff to grab onto? I'm super interested. But yeah, let me know, guys. Let me know. Before we go, also, give me 1 second. I'm going to show you one quick thing before we go. Actually, I'm going to show you 2 quick things before we go. Little bit of spoilers before we go here, chat. A little bit of spoilers. Because, you know, I like spoiling you guys every so often. And y'all stuck around during my KCD stream, so. Okay. Let me see. Cool. Okay. So, y'all want to, y'all want to see some little animation tests real quick that we got coming up? Yeah, buddy. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Let's see. I want to open both these. We'll just do it like this. Okay, so here is the first one. Check this out. So a lot of attacks are distance-based, and they'll be like stronger to have, you know, different benefits. Look at this. Whoosh. Yeah, buddy. Warp 2 and whoosh, whoosh. Love it. Nice little attack there. Excellent. And then we also have, ooh, this is a big one. This one looks, I like this one. This one is like, oof. Ooh, this one has some weight behind it. Some weight behind it, chat. Look at this guy. Boom. Doosh. Love it, man. Also, I love this when it's done. But pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Coming along, man. We have the animators and just the whole team is just there's so much content being pumped out right now in Emberville. It's incredible. This whole afternoon is mixed with stuff going over and checking and verifying and approving, and it's exciting. So anyway, thank you all so much for being here today. I really appreciate it. I'm out of here for now. Like I said, I don't think I'll be back for the rest of today. I'm a little busy, but I might towards the end of it if things open up. And then outside of that, also tomorrow, 8 a.m. ET, Resident Evil, man. We're starting our big Resident Evil run tomorrow. It may start a little bit early, so make sure you've downloaded the mobile app if you want to be here exactly when we start. That would be great. And yeah, we'll go from there. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are around the globe. Thank you so much for your time. I very much appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys later for more fun and games. Have a good one. Bye-bye.